Well, times are tough, but new entrepreneurs are made every day. And we have with us tonight a young woman who beat out hundreds of other contestants to snag the top spot in a national entrepreneurial program. She's only 17 years old. Now, these are the winning creations, or some of them, by 11th grader Evelyn Espinosa of Los Angeles. They're called Hippies candles, something that I actually used to sell, made from scratch using organic ingredients in her family's kitchen. I can smell it right here. Evelyn Espinosa joins us now from L.A. Congratulations, Evelyn.
Thank you so much, David. Thank you for having me on the show.
Thank you for coming on the show. I got to tell you, Evelyn, one of my first jobs was creating these things and selling them in New York, making them outside of Washington, Rockville, Maryland, bringing them up to New York and selling them. So I know a little bit about your business. How did you get into it, though? Why candles?
Well, NFTE presented us with the opportunity of competing against other students, and I jotted down a few ideas, but it hit me. Why not candles? I love candles. I think everyone loves candles. They're essential to homes.
And they're selling. I guess it's still selling from the time when I was a hippie to now. But you got into the whole idea of entrepreneurial activity very early. I understand you were about 8 years old when you began selling things. Tell us what that was.
Correct. My mom used to take me to the wholesale mart. She would buy me boxes of candies, and I would go around my neighborhood selling candies, door to door actually. And that's how I started out with the whole business thing.
Selling candies, and then what did you get into?
I got into selling little Hello Kitty notepads, small toys amongst my friends and family members.
Now, growing up in high school, of course, I grew up at an earlier time when there was a lot of skepticism about the business world. But what appeals to you about becoming an entrepreneur? Again, a lot of the images you see on television and in novels and such shows business people as greedy and involved in illegal activity and such. But you don't see it that way, do you?
No, I mean, you always have to keep that conservative look, but it's just the fact that you get to be your own boss. And you get to call the shots. Yeah, it's great, really. That's
the best. You know, so many of the young people that I see getting into business today, above everything else, above making $1 million or whatever it is the idea of not having a boss looking over your shoulder, right?
Definitely, yeah. I definitely agree with that.
Well, I've got here your business plan. Here's your business plan of the Hippies candles. How did you actually develop this business plan?
Well, with the help of my mentors and my teacher and the staff from my school.
Who are these mentors?
My mentor, Alina Brindusescu, Jason Nichols. They work for the Merrill Lynch in downtown LA. And
where do you plan to go from here?
Well, I plan on expanding this business, really getting my name, the business name out there, and just expanding it throughout the community. And I plan on going to New York. Who knows, maybe you can have me on the studio up there.
Maybe I can have you on. And in the meantime, we've got some special guests that you may be interested in listening to for a second. Whoops, did we lose our feed?